Good morning, everybody. First off, let me, my apologies if this video is a little dark. I just like my camera front facing, and for some reason it's darker when it faces the front. But anyway, I'm going to do a quick video today about how to determine what shift works best for you as a CNA, fitting your work ethic, fitting the kind of team you want to work with, the kind of surroundings you want to be in, all of that good stuff. First, let me go ahead and let you know a little bit about myself. If this is your first time watching my channel, I'm sorry. My name is Sasha, and for right now on this channel, I'm doing videos about CNA work. I'm a substitute teacher. I'm a CNA. I'm an aspiring author. That's what I'm really working on right now. That's my dream. But CNA work, because I've done it on and off for the majority of my adult life, that is what I've chosen to do my videos about for right now. But who knows? If I decide something crosses my mind, I might pop on here and do a video about my kids or about something completely random, and hopefully you like it either way, because I'm giving you the best of me. Okay, so also, a little personal testimony. I'm sorry, I don't know if you notice a change in my background. I am in a new car. 2014 Charger. Guys, God has been so good to me. You have no idea. I stay here in the Louisville area, and the other car I had that I done my previous two videos in was a Ford Escort. 1999. Car cost me $1,200. My car broke down Derby weekend. People go crazy about Derby here. Okay, people come from all over to go to Derby. It's understandable. I don't get it. I've been here 3 years. I still don't get it. Maybe I will. This will be year number 4. Anyway, terrible time for a car to break down here. My car broke down at 11:30, and by 1 o'clock that day, I was in my Ford Escort. My kids never knew anything about my struggles. Only thing they knew different was that mom dropped us off in another car, and we're in another one, and we're good. And then God blessed me with this one. I got it from a reputable lot. There is nothing wrong with buy here, pay here. As long as you rolling, it's all good. But for me, it's a testimony for me to go to a retail lot where you sit down and you say, hey, I'm here to buy a car. And they say, oh, okay. Oh, cappuccino, water. Okay. They say something like that to you. Like, that's different from me. I felt, a little important. Okay. So that's my testimony, and that explains the new background that you see. So anyway, how to determine what shift works best for you as a CNA. So let's jump right into it. I said before in my first video that I've worked as an agency CNA for a few years now. I'm now working at a facility. I've worked all 3 shifts throughout the years as a CNA. And to date, my favorite shift that I ever worked has been seconds. So I'm going to start with how you can determine whether second shift is good for you as a CNA. Second shift... On second shift, you only really have a primary responsibility. Got a call. You only have a primary responsibility on second shift, really, to keep them entertained. You might have a little bit more fun with the residents on second shift. You build a little bit better relationships with the residents on second shift. You only have 1 meal to serve on second shift. You might have a few showers, and then you get them ready for bed. And with second shift, you're going to come in between 2:30 and 3 o'clock. You're going to have a nice little amount of downtime when you first get there to kind of get your head in the game and get, down pat who your group is, what you're going to have to do, what your heaviest workload is going to be, your hardest patients, so you can kind of line up your work. You get that little downtime on second shift. You get anywhere. If you get there at 3 o'clock, they might not serve trays until like 6 o'clock. Some places 6:30. I know where I'm at now, they start at 6:30. So you got, excuse me, I've been under the weather, y'all. You get, an hour to look at your group and see what you need to do to make it a smooth day. You have 1 meal, and then you put them to bed, and then you set everything up for third shift, which unfortunately a lot of people don't set anything up for third shift because they think third shift does nothing. Okay. So that's the good thing about second shift. And then also, if you want to do overtime, it was always easier for me. This is why second shift was my favorite. Number one, I was younger when I worked second shift. I only had 1 child. So, second shift was better for me because I could pull that easy overtime. You just go straight into your third shift, one and done. You pull 2 doubles a week, maybe 4 hours. Where I worked, I could work 4 extra hours on third shift and go home at like 3 in the morning. And, it added up quickly. It's just a smooth transition overall. Those are the good things about second shift. Bad things about second shift. A lot of times, second shift, if you're working somewhere with shift differential, and this is going for like the team that you're working with, if they got shift differential, second shift is always the highest shift diff because people feel like it's right smack in the middle of your day, and it is, right? So you get a lot of people that really don't care. They know they only have one meal. They know all they're going to have to do is feed them and maybe give 2 or 3 showers and put them to bed. So they don't really care. And that pushes off on the residents and how they interact. And once they get used to seeing aides act like that, it doesn't matter how much of an angel you are, they're not going to be happy with anyone. And that's unfortunate about second shift. That's one thing. Another thing about second shift is you got a lot of family members that come in on second shift. And some of them, they want you to drop everything to do for their family member. And if you're somebody who always thinks with the next shift in mind, like me, you're always going to be busy. So you don't really have time as much as you want to just stop everything and go to that one family member that wants you to come in there and clean their parents' rooms and change their bed because they've got a spot of tapioca pudding on their sheet. Now they want you to change your whole bed. You don't have time because you're thinking about the next shift. Because that's just what teamwork goes past your shift. Teamwork is all shifts. You always have to be thinking with the next shift in mind. So that's one thing on second shift that can be a little, a little downfall. But like I said, it's been my favorite because it was easy money for me because you just flow right into your third shift. You set your floor up. If you're working somewhere where they allow you to stay on your same group, you flow right through. You flow right through that little 16 hours. It's nothing to that. So that's why that was my favorite second shift. First shift. First shift is okay, but they don't pay first shift. And they should pay first shift just as good as they do any other shift because you have to get up in the morning. If you have families that you have to take care of, you got to take care of all of that. And then as soon as you get there, the third shift people are tired, eyes red and dreary, and they're ready to go home. You have to flow right into it. You got to flow right into it. You have people that have to go out for appointments that you have to get ready. You got people that have dialysis. You have things like that. You don't really get a chance on day shift to go into your day. You are just, boom, you right into it. That's why a lot of day shift aides and nurses act like, especially towards third shift, oh, okay, well, you know what? You haven't done anything all night, so I'm going to sip my coffee and I'm going to decide where I want to work and you're going to stand there because I'm not ready to go on the floor. Yes, they do act like that. If you want a fairy tale, you better go read one because I'm going to be real. Okay, a lot of day shift aides and nurses do act that way, and it's unfortunate that, it's easy for them to feel that way because you don't get a lot of time. But nobody's different than the other person because at the end of the day, it's all about you're all there for one purpose, and that is to take care of those residents. So, that's one of the downfalls of day shift that is the pay, and you don't really get time to really adjust to what you got to do before you got to shoot right at it. The only advantage I can think of a day shift is the convenience of it because you get off at 2:30. You still have time to have a life. You still have time to go get your nails done before you go get your kids, depending on what time they get out. You still have time to go to the gym. You still have time to maybe run home and put something in the crock pot and have it ready by 6 or 7 o'clock. That's kind of late to be eating. That's not good. Please don't follow that advice. But you still got time to do a little something, when you have day shift. That's the upside. Good for overtime too if you want to pull 3 or 4 hours, but I've tried to do day shift and do a whole second shift and it is just awful because you go full throttle. By the time you get to 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, you're no more good. You're no more good. It's definitely better when you go from second through thirds. So that's the up and the down for day shift. Real quick on that. I'll work that when I have to, but that's real simple. Third shift is what I'm working now. If you like to just be setting a routine, You know, you're going to get in at 10:30. You know, you need to pass your ice. You know, you need to get your towels ready. You need to get your washcloths ready. Go and set your rooms up. Go check your rooms. Make sure everything's stocked from second shift. If not, go get it. And then just do round, get ups, go home. If you're a good routine person, third shift is what you need to do, because it's perfect. If you don't like change, third shift is perfect because it's not too much to it. So, and third shift, if you want to come in on second shift, you can come in on second shift, mid-second shift, right at dinner time. And that's some easy little overtime from second to third shift too. Downfall of third shift, is staying awake. Depending on what kind of nurse you got. Whether they're going to understand that you're human and you're going to, sometimes it's all about that. What else? A lot of people die on third shift. That's always hard, especially if you get them close to them. And you have to give somebody who's died, you got to give them priority. I never question that. I'm going to stop cleaning them up, get them ready, because the nurse has to do that. She has a lot of stuff to do too. So that's the damn thing about third shift, just staying awake. Oh, the place I work, the another downfall that really aggravates me is people on day shift taking their time getting on the floor, and you got to stand there and wait. That's another problem, because they just have no sympathy for the fact that you've been up all night. You made your body do something that's not humanly possible by being up all night. It's not easy, and they don't really care. So that's the downfall of third shift. But other than that, like I said, my favorite shift so far has been seconds because of the money and the overtime opportunities. But third shift, setting your routines, I like thirds. I think that's good. There's a difference in nurses on day shift. If you don't want somebody breathing down your neck and somebody who is like really literally like looking down on you, like, don't do days, because you run into that a lot. Nurses on second and third shift aren't that bad. So, anyway, I hope you took something from that, y'all. I'm so sorry if I was talking too fast, but I'm trying to get in here because I'm tired right now. I need to lay down. But in other news, okay, thank you guys so much for subscribing. The ones that have subscribed, if you have not subscribed or liked the video yet, please hit that little thumbs up button. Hit that little that bell that says subscribe, so you can get notifications for when I do another video. I'm shooting for doing one video a week. I got my first email today about how my channel has done this month so far, how I done in January. Y'all, I've been trying to do YouTube videos consistently for 2 years, and I've never gotten an email that said, YouTube creator, this is how your channel done. So here's how my channel done, y'all. I got 27 subscribers last month. I got 7 shares. I got 3,585 watch minutes. And y'all, I am ecstatic. Thank you so much, everybody who just done the simplest thing and just supported your girl. I want to give CNAs a wealth of knowledge based off experiences that I've had in this field over the years that I've been doing it. And a lot of it you can apply even if you're not a CNA. You can apply it to just work and life in general. So I thank everybody who has liked and subscribed and shared these videos so far, y'all. If you, like I said, if you haven't, hit the like button and the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. And anyway, next time, be blessed, be humble, be great. Y'all, I'm all over the place. Be blessed, be humble, be great. Until next time, see you later.